Hi, this is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're preparing the signatures for the journal, and this is the third part out of 6. So in the first one, we took the book apart. We took all the pages out. In the second part, we made the spine and the cover, and I'm going to link those videos below if you want to catch up. Then in this part, we are going to be making the signatures. So the book came with 6 signatures, and the first signature had 3 pages, the second signature had 5 pages, the third signature had 4 pages, and so on. So it's important because I want all the signatures to have the same amount of pages, which is 10, because I think for this size of journal, 10 pages is enough. So if this one has 3 pages, that means I had to add 7 pages to make 10. And then this one had 5 pages, so I had to add 5 pages to make up 10, and so on. So I have all 6 signatures here, and I also have my paper cutter here because that's what I'm going to be using. But before I do this, so this is my first signature, so I'm going to start working with the first signature. So I'm going to put the other paper aside for now. I need to, first of all, I need to establish the size of the paper that I'm going to cut. So I will go by this, the pages here, because as you can see, they're exactly as long as this paper here. So that means I just pretty much have to measure this paper. And I forgot to bring a ruler, so I'll be right back. And glue, I'll need glue too, I forgot about glue. So I'll measure that. So this is the height of my signatures, and that is right at 8. So I can write this down for myself so I know what size paper to cut. So it's going to be 8 inches tall. And then I need to figure the width of the pages. So if I put this here, just like that, these are the original pages, by the way. So if I put this down, that's how much is sticking out. So I have to trim it because I don't want this to stick out beyond the cover. So I'm going to cut, I already saw how much is sticking out. So I am holding all of the 3 pages, and I'm just going to trim that much because I feel that's what it is. So I cut that much, and let's see if I put it right on top of the spine here. It's going to be somewhere here, but I'm going to be adding pages, so this might go a little further. So let's see, the size of this is 6, a little bit over 6. So I'm going to write this down, 6.2 probably inches wide. And if I was cutting the entire page, that would be over 12. So this is over 12, so it would be, let's see, here's 12, so it would be 12 and 0.3 inches for the entire page. I hope that makes sense. So now, because this is important so I don't lose how stuff is in the journal, Now I'm going to start cutting the pages, and I don't have much space here, but I'll try to do my best. So let's see. I have this, this, and this, so that's what I'm working with. So this I can put aside for now, but I'll still need that. So this is pretty much, I don't need to cut this page. This one, I'm just going to cut the bottom of the bag. Okay. Then this is going to be 8 because the height of the journal is 8. So that's that. Same with this one. Then this one I can do whatever with this one, and this one is also going to be 8. And this one I'm going to make into a pocket, so I'm going to see how the print goes. So it goes like this. So I'm going to measure 8 inches. Stop, it's not showing because I don't have enough space here, but this is at 8. So I'm going to mark this. Okay. And now I can start putting the pages together. So let's see what I have. I have this is double-sided, this, and this. This gives me 10 pages. So this I'm keeping on the first page. So let's see. I have these animals here, so I want to do animal print. Although this is one page, so it would be pretty if it stayed together, but it doesn't have to. I can do the pocket, the paper bag in the middle, and then this and this needs pages, so this kind of looks pretty together, so I'm going to keep this here. Just like that. And then here I could do coffee dyed paper. So let's see how we're doing. This needs something. I could add this to here or like that. I can still move it around if I'm not happy with it. And we have a page here, completely forgot about this one. So here we could do blue, either like this or like that. Let's do it like that, this way. And I have this girl here. And this, so I could do this here. And then I have this here. And I could do either this or that, or white. This looks pretty. So could have it like that. Then I have this, or could keep it like that. And this could go in here. So I could do it like that. I don't know if I like it here. You can always move it around if you don't like something. If I left it here in the middle, then if I had this here, then I can always put this one here. And that's how I'm going to have it. But this one doesn't really work in this particular color. See, and that's sometimes I go back and forth. And this is why it is a process. I go back and forth and I'll replace something. So I'll replace it with this one for the second signature. I'll take this. I have to remove the top. So as you can see, it does take time to come up with the pages the way I want them and the way I think they look pretty. This looks pretty. So I could keep it like that. What if I did this? I did this here. Here I have this image. It will come together when it's all finished. So that's how I'm going to have it. So this is my first signature, and I'm going to clip it so I don't lose it. Second signature. Second signature, I need to look at my pages. So this is the first page of the second signature. And I don't know if you remember, I told you this is a loose page. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because all the signatures really have 4 pages, but the first one and the last one, the second and the fifth one I have to work with because of the loose page. So I want this here because it's one image, so I want this together. So I'm going to put this away because I'm done with this one. So now I'm going to cut the pages for this signature. So again, I need my trimmer and I need to cut this edge. And then I need to cut the paper here on the side a little bit. And then I have to cut the rest of the papers. So 8 inches, because that's the height. Let's see, this one 8, and this one also 8. So that's good. That's the second signature. So let's see what we can do here. This is trash. So it starts with this page, and this page is single page. That means I have to add a page to it. So I have to look at the third signature, and I have to look what's going to be in my third signature so the pages look together, nicely together when I'm done with making the signature. So let's see. This is the next page. So that means I could either do this one would match. This one matches nicely. Okay, so let's do this one. So that means I'm adding this page to the first page, because that's going to be my last page in a journal. You're going to see it in a second. So I'm going to glue it. Now you have to be careful that you glue the correct side. So let's see, I'm gluing this to this paper. I'm usually just looking at the window to see that this is straight, because then you can see the straight lines, even though you have a pattern here, so that could kind of guide you. But anyways, that is my first and last page of the journal. So I'm going to fold this, and let's see. Yeah, that's about right. So I'm going to fold this. Glue is still wet, so I probably should wait a minute because the glue is still wet. And I can move along with the pages. So this is my next page. I could do this. This looks cute with the train. So let's do this one. How many pages do I have? I don't have too many pages to work with in this signature. This is blue. This is blue too. How about we do this? I want to see, this is the same, see, this is the same page here, the same picture, but then it isn't on this side. And then here, these are different. So I could definitely do this. And then these are two different pages. I could put this in here in the middle. And this is the same picture. So, or I could do this one here. And I could have this here. Now I'm going to fold this page. And one more time. I'm checking if it's the same length as the other side. So you'll see in a second what I'm doing. This might be confusing, but that's what I'm doing here. So I have this first page, and I had to add a piece of paper because it was just a single page. Then I have this, yeah, I think this is pretty like that. And in the middle, I will add this. And there's gray, so that looks good to me. Let me see if this is showing. So that is my second signature. This video is going to be super long. So that's second signature. And now I have the third one. So the third signature will start with this page and see how they go together very nicely. So I need to speed up a little bit because this video will be too long. But that's what it is. It takes, these journals take time, and you know, by the time you're finished with the entire journal, it's a lot of hours. Okay, so let's see. 8, I'm cutting it to 8. This is actually pretty much right at 8. And then this. We're not even halfway through. So let's see. This I don't have to cut. And this one I will make into a pocket. So again, I'm going to mark 8 inches. Okay, and this one I'm going to cut at 8 inches. Okay. All right, so where was that? Here. Okay, and now we're going to figure 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to figure, this is one page, But see, this isn't, but this is nice one, so I would like to keep it together. This one is different, so I can, let's see if this would work here. So as you can see, I go back and forth if it doesn't work. This I really want to keep together because it's a pretty image. But see, this one is nice too, and this one is one image. These are two. This is one image, and these are two. So this is why it's difficult, or somewhat difficult, to make it so it works. So let's see. This I really want to keep this together. So this one. And then I have to check how it's going to look on both sides. This one I'm going to have this paper here, because I think it looks pretty like that. Then I have this, and this is pretty. Then here is some blue. I could use blue here. I could also use blue here. So let's see where it works better. Could use blue here. It will be pretty. So as you can see, I'm checking both sides. I need something in here. Let's do this one. So that's this. Let's see what we have so far. This. This is pretty like that. I like it here. And then this. And this one here. I have this piece of paper. So I could add some color in here. That's pretty. I like this together here. This has to stay together. And here I'm going to do this brown color. And so this is my next signature. This paper I can even punch. I don't know if I will or not, but that's my third signature. And next signature, we're just halfway through. That's crazy. It's 28 minutes. I don't know if I should continue or just stop. This is my signature 3. This is signature 4. And this is... I'll stop this video and I'll make another one because it's going to be too long. So in next part, I'm going to do the next 3 signatures.